Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. I will be doing a general reading for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The decks I will be using are Giant Rider-Waite, and Spirit Within for clarifying. All right, let's begin. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, I humbly request your assistance in this general reading for the Pisces collective. What messages does the Pisces collective need to know for their greatest good and highest selves? What messages does Pisces need to know? Whether it's brand new messages that they do not know yet and need to know now, or a confirmation of what they already do know. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, what does Pisces need to know? Messages for Pisces for their greatest good and highest selves. Messages for Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, messages do you have for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know today? What does Pisces need to know? Queen of Pentacles. Oops. Okay. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. The Fool. Okay. Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups. A lot of people here. Nine of Cups, number 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, King of Pentacles. Ooh, King and Queen of Pentacles are out here. Bottom of the deck, Hanged Man. Ooh, 4 of Wands. I'm going to say that's interesting for some reason. All right. Time for the clarifying. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? For clarification, what do you have for Pisces? Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Pisces? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Pisces? King of Wands. Oh boy. Oops. 2 of Swords. Well, that kind of makes sense. The Fool. It does kind of make sense. Hanged Man at the bottom. Oh boy. All right, Pisces. I'm seeing that there was, I want to say, a clash, maybe of differences between you and another person, Pisces. Yeah. Pisces, I'm getting that you're the Queen of Pentacles here, and your partner, or whoever you're involved with, it doesn't have to be a romantic. It could be a professional relationship that you have with this person. This person's the King of Wands. And with this, I want to say leadership, control-like attitude. There must have been a clash of some kind between the two of you. Ew. I think this King of Wands saw you as like a type of idiot. Likely, probably had some control issues about possibly the way you were handling your money, Pisces, something in the 3D world. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of, I guess, control issues from whoever this King of Wands. So it could be your money, it could be personal finances, or it could be business finances, like company funds or something like that. I think you had a clash with, and this person, this King of Wands, maybe you thought you were acting like an idiot about it. Oh. Hanged Man and Four of Wands. This wasn't business related, is it? This is your person. Yeah. A bit of a self-sacrifice for Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this was a bit more personal than probably someone you're related to, I guess, regarding your home, family. But it seems more partner-like, so it seems more of a romantic partnership than family or platonic partnership, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the wheel in reverse? The Queen of Wands. Interesting. The King earlier. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the wheel here? And the Queen of Swords. Ooh. There's only two people, but it seems like a lot to me. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, something got disrupted. The Star at the bottom. There seems to be a disruption here. And with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, something, like I want to say a plan became disrupted. It had to do with your 10 of Pentacles state, Pisces, and a wish. Here, with the Star at the bottom. Ooh, there's that 7 of Wands. Yeah, okay. There was some kind of, I guess, defensive states. Might have been between you and your partner. It's, I mean, with the Pentacles here, it's likely 3D world-ish and likely money. Yeah, there was a clear difference between how things were, I guess, how each of you thought were supposed to go. And yeah, Pisces, I think you, as the Queen of Wands, had a direction or a plan, Like you had your own plan, you had your own wish on what you thought things were gonna plan out. So you had your own plan. Thing is, your partner, the Queen of Swords, this queen had his or her own plan as well. It's possible this person was a bit more verbal about it than you, Pisces. Yeah, and you both were being defensive about your own plans. There might have been some issues like, well, I thought you knew my plan, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah. Well, there's some heavy defensiveness here with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's justice there too at the bottom. So there's balance issues, fairness issues as well. Ooh, yeah, there must have been quite, again, another clash. This time was a clash in like plans and like 3D world, or the way both of you thought your futures were gonna go, and you thought both of you thought the other already knew, and turns out they didn't. And I think that put, I guess I want to say, a stop to both of your plans, and like neither of you are happy about it. I don't know if your plans are still stopped though. I mean, there was a stoppage, but I don't know if both of you are still in this stopped state regarding your future plans. You might still be working on it, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Fool here for Pisces? Why is the Fool here for Pisces? Page of Wands. Seven of Cups. Hangman. All right. Six of Wands at the bottom. I keep putting this in weird places. Okay. Yeah, Pisces, so you wanted to start something new. You wanted to learn something new, or start a new project. I want to say it was a new project, new hobby. Not too big. It's just that you seem a little bit confused, maybe on just how to start it, Pisces. Yeah, with the Hanged Man, I think you were just trying to get a better or maybe proper view of your options, or how to go about this idea that you wanted to start so bad, or this hobby that you wanted to get into. Yeah, there seems to be like, oh, you thought, oh, I want to start like this, or let's say you wanted to start cooking or cooking more, and I guess where would you start? Like, would you need to get new items, replace your items, get new appliances, kitchen overhaul maybe? So that's just an idea. I don't mean you are going to start cooking, a cooking hobby, or do more cooking, but it was just an idea. Like, you have an idea and you want to get it started and off the ground, but you're having trouble like getting that into perspective. How do you get it off the ground? How do you start? Like, where do you go? Kind of thing. Yeah, with the Six of Wands, it's something you've wanted, something you actually want to be successful about. Ooh, and it seems like you wanted to, I guess, get it off the ground kind of quick, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Pisces. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Please tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. The Sun. These cards. Justice. All right, bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Whew. Didn't we have that earlier? This clashing? No, that was the Pentacles. Oh, it was King of Wands. Why did I think it was the King of Swords was earlier? You know, Pisces, whatever you've been working on, whatever project or hobby you've been working on it for quite some time. And it seems like you've reached the point where you know your hobby well. You have a nice balance of information about it. Like you finally, I guess not finally, but whatever passion, project, hobby you are in, you've done it for so long that like you know it practically inside and out. Like you know it. You know almost everything about it now, that you could consider yourself an expert about it. Yeah, with the King of Swords here, yeah, this is how you believe that you know about your hobby, that you know it well, that you're knowledgeable in it. And the downside of knowing so well is, I think, maybe the stress that comes with it. And what I mean is stress is the stress of maintaining that knowledge. There's also the stress of maybe giving out that knowledge, making sure it's correct, or the stress of just a whole bunch of people coming to you and asking you about, there's people coming, like they're curious about whatever hobby, like, or project. When they see how long you've been at it, then they come to you for advice. And while that's a good thing because you know it so well, it can also be, I guess, a bad thing at the same time, because you'll just get like constantly barraged with questions over and over again, or maybe the same repeated questions but from different people, like, how do I do this, how do I do that, and they're just practically nagging you about it. So sometimes it would be great that people are coming to you for something that you've known and learned for quite some time, but when they're constantly just coming at you asking you over and over and over again, it can be a little bit annoying. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Pisces? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Ooh, Five of Swords. I don't know what's going on. Ten of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Nine of Cups. Pisces, it's time to take action. More like it's time to take charge. I mean, I don't want you to go into this Five of Swords state where you try and win at all costs. Or, I usually see the Five of Swords as a bully card. So you don't want to be this bully. It just seems like it's time to, I guess, just be more in charge. Because I think you ended up taking a bit more burdens than you thought. And you've been carrying them for quite some time. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, I think it's time, because some of these burdens might not be yours. So it's time to drop them. It's time to give them to whoever is responsible for them. Like, give them back. Give the burdens back. Like, this isn't my burden. And you may have to be aggressive about it too. Like, absolutely put your foot down and say, like, it's gonna be this way. And with the Knight of Cups here, is it an emotional burden that you've been carrying? So you're gonna have to put your foot down regarding your emotional burdens. Yeah, you've been within, I think, for far too long. With the Moon at the bottom. Yeah. Something needs to end, Pisces, and it seems emotional. So it's like, take better charge of your emotions, take better control. Don't let the emotions consume you or take over, or I guess make you act and say things that you didn't want to do and say. Yeah, this is like a emotional grow up type of, I guess, call. Like, it's time. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's time to, I guess, start or continue emotionally growing and emotionally maturing, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Pisces? The Nine of Cups, the number 9 of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Six of Swords. Ooh, the World. Ooh, there's 2 here. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. From the deck, ooh, High Priestess. Oof. Pisces, are there people you want to leave behind? Like, I think it's for the purpose of what you want to do with the Nine of Pentacles here. Like, I don't know if you're physically moving away or just figuratively moving away from these people. They seem young, too, with the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles here. They're likely younger than you. maybe not physically younger, maybe emotionally younger or mentally younger, I guess, maybe immature or a bit inexperienced than you, Pisces. And what you want to do might require leaving them behind, these immature, inexperienced people, Pisces, because that's the only way to start anew with the world here. The old cycle requires you leaving them behind in order to start the new cycle of what you really want to do, Pisces. With the High Priestess here, yeah, you know that's what you should do, is leave a couple of people behind. Ooh, with the Devil here, you might be tempted to not. Yeah, there might be some temptation holding you back there. Oh, geez, in the Tower. Yeah, you might come across some temptation to, not because you don't want to start your wish, but it's that you do feel bad leaving behind the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. Like you want to take them with you, or you want to stay with them and keep your wish at the same time. With the High Priestess here, I think deep down you know that's not possible. You know it's not possible to have both, to have these people and fulfill your wish at the same time. One of them can't have the other. So you can't have your wish if you stay with those people, and you can't have those people if you want to keep your wish, Pisces. So but it will start a new cycle. Like that's actually what it takes, is to leave behind those people, because if you don't, if you don't leave them behind, the new cycle won't start, and then you won't have your wish. So it's the whole, like, I don't know, is it like the can't have your cake and eat it too kind of thing? It's two different things though. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Pisces? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Eight of Pentacles. Four of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles again. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Opportunities are coming, Pisces. It's like things must have been slow for a while, or things weren't, the results were not coming as high or as good as you wanted it, because you've been working this whole time. You've been working, and with a double Ace of Pentacles, it seems like multiple financial opportunities, or one big financial opportunity it's coming, and it's going to, I guess, kind of kick you out of bed and kick you into gear, because with the Four of Swords here, the time of easy, it will be no more. You will be working hard. You will be working not just hard, but maybe lengthier hours too. for this opportunity, Pisces. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, you will achieve this financial independence that you've likely wanted. Nine of Cups. Maybe some emotional independence too for yourself. Yeah, this is a cup. This is for yourself. Like this is all about you, financially, emotionally, even mentally and spiritually too. So this is likely an opportunity where like you'll really have to get your butt in gear. Like no more, I guess, breaks or time to relax. Like it's time to really, in a way, get your hands dirty or get your hands dirtier. More dirty. I don't know which one's the correct one. So yeah, there's an opportunity coming. You will put in more work in it than you've never had before. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Magician here for Pisces? Why is the Magician here? The Devil. Oof. Four of Wands. I don't like that combination. The Hierophant. I don't like this already. Ten of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, I sense some like a manipulation with the Magician and the Devil here. The Ten of Cups. Someone messing or going to mess with you in your home. There's your Ten of Cups here. I don't like this. Someone's going to force you to choose. Choose the relationship and the commitment you're in, or choose yourself. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, Pisces, this may be a specific message for specific Pisces out there. So if this resonates with you, only you would know that. But it seems like someone's going to manipulate you, or they're currently doing it right now. They're manipulating you into choosing like them, the relationship with them, or what you want. Oh, that's messed up. That is messed up. But what about guardian angels, ancestors, spirits? What is this about, though? Like, why is someone being manipulative about it? Like, why? It's a recognition thing. It's like a social status thing. It's a reputation thing. Wow. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a narcissist. Oh, that is nasty. That is nasty energy. Yeah, this person is cold-hearted too. with the King of Cups here. Yeah, you're going to be in this Five of Pentacles state. Mother of... Yeah, Pisces. So this is likely a specific message for very specific Pisces out there regarding maybe a future event. So this maybe this hasn't happened yet. Maybe for some of you, you're already in the middle of it. If you're already in the middle of it, then consider this a confirmation that this person really is being manipulative. Like with this whole like choose, and maybe with the Six of Wands, it's not for the both of you. It's more for this person's social status and reputation and recognition. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Pisces? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Knight of Swords. Ooh. The King of Cups. Oh, there's two here. And the Five of Pentacles. Oh, I guess that didn't shuffle. The Knight of Cups at the bottom. What is with these people? Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Someone feels left out. Someone feels breadcrumbed. I'm not sure if this is you, Pisces. Yeah, something's going on. Something's uneven here. Could be more than one person involved, like multiple. It might seem like multiple people are against you, Pisces, or they feel that they're not receiving enough from you, Pisces. It might as well be money. Maybe you've been giving them a little bit of money, but that isn't enough, so they feel breadcrumbed and they believe they're entitled to more. I don't know if it is your money. Whatever it is you've been giving, they expect more, and they feel like they're being left out with not enough. This could also be you, Pisces, so reverse the roles. If it makes sense that way. So maybe you could be left out because you feel breadcrumbed, or somebody feels breadcrumbed by you, Pisces. Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're probably letting you know. Or you're letting that other person know that you feel left out, you feel breadcrumbed. Yeah, so you could be this King of Pentacles, Pisces, with the money you have, and there's someone in this King of Cups, Knight of Swords energy of just being a bit cold, but also just gimme, gimme, gimme while I'm here, and then you give, and then they bolt, and they just leave you in this Five of Pentacles state. Or it could be the other way around, Pisces. Like, they could be giving you money, and they're just like, oh, here, take it, and then they leave, and they just leave you out in the cold. Like, that's it. It's just money. It's just materials, and then nothing more. Nothing really emotional being contributed. That might be the reason for the breadcrumbing, the unevenness. There's like, it's more materialistic than emotional. So there's no evenness of materials and emotions. So yeah, that could be part of the breadcrumbing part too. The Six of Pentacles here. Something is uneven, like too much material stuff, okay, and not enough like emotional support. Maybe something like that. Material support, but no emotional support. Pisces, yeah. All right. So let's continue. See what the bottom of the deck cards have for you, Pisces. All right, bear with me, just one more shuffle. All right. Oh, and a cut. Oop. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is a hanged man here for Pisces? Why is a hanged man here? Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. I'm not going to say it. Five of Wands. The bottom. Yeah, Pisces, are you, no, here, I don't think you are. I was going to say, are you fighting for your reputation or recognition? I don't think you're doing that. Or maybe you are, but it's for you. It's for like your own personal ease. Yeah, there's something here you're working on, and it looks like it's mostly in the your emotional state. So in your emotional world, here with the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, the Pisces, it's like you're trying to get a better handle of your emotional state. Like it's like you're trying to figure out maybe who you are, maybe what you want to be recognized for. Like you don't want to be infamous, you know, you'd rather be famous. If you want people to know you, it would be for good reasons, for good. Yes, you want to be recognized for a good reputation, not a bad reputation. Yeah, and with the Seven of Cups here, yeah, there's some confusion on how to handle that. Yeah, Pisces, this is something, I guess, emotional, mostly emotional for you. You really don't like that people say like bad or negative things about you behind your back, Pisces. That kind of bothers you. So what you do is ensure that what you portray for yourself, what you portray outwardly about yourself is positive. Like you don't want people to be confused about you and think, oh, is Pisces a good person or a bad person? Like that's not what you want. And you may be fighting that. You may be fighting against a bad reputation, you know, or a bad rap that somebody, yeah, you just want emotional, here with the Ten of Cups, just emotional peace, emotional fulfillment, harmony, balance. Yeah, you're tired. You're pretty much tired of being in this self-sacrificing energy, Pisces. Like, you want to do better for yourself. And you want people to see that in a way. Like, you're not trying to expose that. I mean, you're just hoping that your actions will be enough for people to see that, you know, you're a good person. So you're just making sure that your emotional reactions show that you're a good person, that you're not quick to react, and you're humble, you're emotionally controlled and emotionally regulated. And that, I mean, even that in itself can be good just for you. You don't have to let people know that you are emotionally regulated. That just being emotionally regulated for yourself is good. Is good for your emotional health and mental health too, Pisces. Oh, guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Four of Wands here for Pisces? Why is the Four of Wands here? Page of Cups. Nine of Cups, number 9 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Oh. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Interesting. The Hierophant. Pisces, are you dealing with someone who is emotionally immature, just emotionally inexperienced with the Page of Cups here? The thing is, it's someone that you've been with for quite some time, someone in your life. It could be, is it a child? I don't know if it's your child, Pisces, but it could be somebody else's child, like, you know, niece, nephew, or cousin. Yeah. Pisces, maybe you want children? Maybe, yeah, this could be a desire that you want children. Like it's almost like, so this is going to be very, very specific for a few number of Pisces that maybe feel like they want children because that's their wish. Nine of Cups, that's what they believe is happy home, happy family, happy stability. Maybe it's because you feel like you've been in this hermit mode for way too long, that you're ready to move on. You're ready with the Hierophant here. You're ready for commitment. You're ready for, yeah, Ace of Cups here. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so you feel like you're ready for family because that was your wish. Your wish was to have a nice, happy family, you know, have children with whoever you ended up with, because I think you want to end your single life, Pisces, and move on to commit with someone, eventually marry someone. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups, it seems like your wish is for love, maybe to love again. Maybe if you were in a previous relationship, you actually felt alone, like you didn't think your partner was there with you. Maybe you found out later that your partner didn't want to have kids with you. Or maybe you changed your mind and said that you do want kids. Because that happens. There's nothing wrong with that either. That's just the way the world works. People change their minds all the time. And people can change their minds maybe 10, 20, 30 years later. That happens. Aww. Pisces, you want a family. All right, Pisces. Well, that's the end of your reading, and thank you for staying until the end. Since this is a general reading, there's a good chance that some of the messages you've heard will not resonate with you, so please keep that in mind. See you in the next reading.